Taurus, I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general reading of past, present, future, a 9-card spread. I'm going to be using the regular tarot deck, clarified with the vampire deck, draw a special vampire card, draw a vampire oracle, then draw 3 yes or no answers for thee. So these cards have been pre-shuffled, so let's get started with the reading. Okay. The general card for today is the Knight of Swords upright. So let's get started with the first row, which is the past. You start off with the 10 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles upright, ooh, and the Queen of Swords. Amazing. So what I see here for you, Taurus, at least this is the past. And of course, it's like the past always ends no matter what. Yesterday ended, the day before that ended. So what I see here is something in the past ended. But yet, for some reason you were on top of your personal game because this is you. Man or woman, whoever's watching this, and if this resonates, the thing is you are back on top of your financial throne. This is you in your whole, setting of being in an earth setting. And look at this, there's a rabbit that usually means fertility, and look at those beautiful roses in the corner there. But yeah, I just see that something ended, but yet it didn't per se have that real big impact on you because you remained the bold, strong bull that you are. And that's what I see here is, something ended, but there's new beginnings because, it's like, this is sort of a half fertility kind of card, and that's also a new beginning of new life form, whatever it may be. And you were very incredibly strategic and determined to say, I'm going to go down this way. And it makes sense, something ended, and it could have been, that you passed an exam, or you passed a job interview, or, whatever it may be, or it could have even been, leaving a negative relationship and breaking up and having a divorce, and now you are on top of your game of saying, I'm going to start moving on. And as you should, it's like, don't let any kind of past drama, anything, just any kind of negativity just cause you to feel negative about anything, because the strongest way is just to kind of keep moving forward, even if it is tiny little baby steps, as the humans, like to phrase it. But that's kind of how I see it, as something ended and there was a beautiful, continuation for you. Wow. Yep. Now let's look at the second row, which is a current time. Yeah, okay. You start off with the sun. It's not my favorite, but you do. And so hopefully, the sun is finally shining in your current energy because you are determined of just wanting to move forward and say, I'm not going to let the past, will keep me down. You get the Ace of Cups reversed. Ooh, and then you get the 3 of Cups reversed. What I see here is, you're kind of moving forward in a very positive way. And just because you get the Ace of Cups and 3 of Cups reversed, it doesn't mean anything per se negative, unless it is negative in your current situation. But what I see here is, it's like the 3 of Cups reversed, it's also about personal celebrations. And, okay, something ended, maybe hopefully in a positive way, I don't know. I think, it's sort of, worked out quite well in your favor. I mean, that's what my senses are telling me. Because otherwise you wouldn't be on top of your game, and yet you are still having an inner celebration. And if it was some kind of divorce of some kind, it's not a big party of saying, okay, I'm going to invite everybody over because I just had this big divorce going on. I mean, unless you enjoy doing that. But I just see, it's like in current times, it feels like, well, you're not getting everything you want, you're kind of losing abundance, but it doesn't per se have to mean like that. It could also mean that you're currently not going through new love, but yet, you seem to be okay with that, because the thing is, the sun is pretty much there right now, and it's pretty much just shining to say, okay, it's like right now, enjoy the, the sunny moment right now, and just, start focusing on yourself again. Because it probably took a lot of time and energy to be able to get back on this throw of confidence, whatever it may have been. So that's kind of what I see here, is it doesn't per se have to be anything negative. I mean, hopefully, if you're trying to get back out in the dating game, as the humans call it, even the, my human, will uses that phrase, and maybe you don't have immediate luck. But, the thing is, if if you want to have something, nothing worth having, comes easy. So sometimes you might have to put time or extra effort or energy into something. So, but let's look at the future. You start off with the Eight of Swords upright, Eight of Wands reversed, ooh, and the Eight of Pentacles reversed. 3 eights. Ooh, I wonder if you're like on April or no, May 8th or something, if that's your birthday of some kind. What I see here is, you're kind of going through an alone time phase. Because technically, even though, you feel stuck and stuff like that, doesn't mean that you're feeling stuck. Maybe you don't have, luck in the dating field, as the humans phrase it. And maybe you just think, oh man, I've been through a really negative divorce, and now I feel like I'm going to be alone forever. Doesn't per se have to mean anything. It doesn't have to, guarantee, oh yeah, okay, I'll pull this card for you and it means that. No. The thing is, this could also mean that you kind of have to go within yourself. Because, you start off with having a personal celebration of some kind. You're going in with, I'm in your own, body and conscience and stuff like that. And yet, there's slow movement, no development, and any kind of development here. And that's what happens, and it doesn't mean anything negative at all. Sometimes if you have to go within, that could take time and, to be able to kind of, get through the whole Ten of Swords moment. Because, the Ten of Swords, it looks incredibly painful. Even, for the Vampire card, it looks very painful. Because, with all of the swords, all of the negativity that you faced in the past, you might still be going through the whole mourning phase. And the thing is mourning and grief has no time, just like tarot, it does, it's like, it can hit you or it doesn't. And, and any kind of grief of some kind, you just need to, let it run its course like water. You can't just say, oh yeah, I only give myself 2 days of grieving and then I should be okay. It doesn't work like that. But that's why we're also going to clarify it so I can give you better information from these pre-shuffled vampire cards. So for the Ten of Swords, you probably think something is done it over with. You get the Lord of Grails. You get the King of Cups. Amazing. You could be in a very stable mindset. You could have also, gone through this defeated moment, and just thinking, okay, I'm headstrong, I'm determined, I'm going to let this thing end. And because, somehow you are back on your game here, even though these are not, Queen of Cups moments. But yeah, I just see here, you were, this is also an ending and a new beginning of being, that you were presented with something. So, it doesn't per se have to mean a negative relationship of some kind. It could just mean that, something ended, you got the job you wanted and this is the job that's being given to you or presented. It could be, you pass an exam and here's, the B plus, A minus, or A plus, whatever it may be, or even a C plus, and, hopefully, that pretty much just says, okay, this is over, but I was being presented with something. For the Queen of Pentacles, oof, you do get the second Eight of Knives. The thing is of course, you're on top of your game, but yet somehow you still feel stuck. And, maybe this is kind of the waiting game. Maybe this is already the start of the mourning phase of thinking, it's like, how am I going to get out of this whole depression and negative little situation? Yes, I'm being presented with something, but yeah, I still feel stuck. But of course, the good news is that this is all in the past. Hopefully it's still not resonating in current times. But the thing is, yeah, that's what I have to see is that, you are on top of your confident game, but yet, you feel like that there's no actual movement. But of course, if you've gone through anything like traumatic, any kind of trauma, it takes time to heal. And of course, you're going to be a bit stupefied in some ways because you think, how did this happen? Could it have been avoided? Yes or no? Blah, blah, blah. All these questions are going around in your mind. So, it can happen. For the Queen of Swords, ooh, you are determined and strategic because you get the leverage, you get options. Wonderful. And that's what I see, is, it's like, okay, something ended badly, hopefully not all that bad, but something ended badly in the past, you're back on your throne of confidence, and you have options. Wow, because you get the Sun afterwards. Amazing. But speaking of the lovers, this is one of the cards I pulled for the vampire, I thought, he loved me, and I thought, I loved him, but it just didn't work out at all. But I just see that you are, determined, strategic, and you have options. And that's even what the Lovers is about, is also options. Wow. Okay, I'm just really getting into this reading. I'm just so happy for you because for the Sun, oof, you get the Three of Knives. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was actually thinking, that's why my senses are really sharp today because I was just thinking I get the Lovers. Am I going to get the Three of Swords as a second card? Yes, you do. The thing is, the sun is shining, but yet you are still going through the mourning and heartbroken phase. And that's the thing is, it's like when the sun may be shining for everybody, but even for you. But sometimes, you could go through some kind of Three of Swords moment where something is just not fully healed. Why? Because, you get the Ten of Swords in the past. Any kind of sword situation is going to make you feel all negative. I mean, it's like, it's too bad that that the air signs get that, kind of, you get the swords, whereas, you get the pentacles and the skulls and stuff like that. But I just see that you're still kind of going through the heartbroken phase. And that's why, you probably get these two negative cards in the end thinking, maybe, it's like you tried going back out there and immediately it just didn't work out in your favor. Or it can mean, that you're still kind of going through the processing phase and you're still kind of reliving the moment, sadly. It's like a lot of humans, they tend to kind of ruminate on the past and stuff like that. So it can happen that you're still kind of thinking about what happened here and it's still kind of giving you, dark thoughts. Wow. But for the Ace of Cups reversed, Ten of Knives, my goodness. I was even thinking, remember I was telling you about how painful the other Ten of Knives was? My goodness. And I just see you kind of just going through heartbreak and depression and stuff like that, and you're kind of feeling like you're losing, abundance of some kind. Hopefully it's not money. Hopefully you didn't go off to a casino with your inheritance or your salary and said, I'm going to try to make myself rich, and it just didn't work. No. Yeah, it just seems like that something is still not working per se in your favor. I mean, you were bold and strong, when we're healing through the Ten of Swords situation, but sometimes it can happen, where, okay, one minute you feel like you're on top of the world, thinking, oh yeah, everything is wonderful and beautiful and stuff like that, and then the next day or a week later, you deal with a heartbreaking ending moment in your life. It's not fair for many, for many reasons why, these situations happen, but it tends to happen, but hopefully it's not literally happening to you, but yeah. Wow, heavy. Because through the Three of Cups, you do get the Ten of Skulls. So the thing is okay, is maybe, you're still going through the mourning phase, but yet, you get the Ten of Skulls, the Ten of Pentacles. Now, this is what I'm talking about. No more heartbreak for you. And you're going to be on top of your financial happy home, happy hearth, happy family situation, and that's why you get the Three of Cups reversed, because this is a personal celebration of putting you back on top. Well, you have the Queen of Pentacles, and now you have the Ten of Pentacles. Now, this is what I'm talking about. It's, in current times, and this is hopefully, taking place now, or maybe in the days or weeks to come, but this is in current times, is that you're going to be celebrating because you're going to be facing a wonderful Ten of Pentacles moment in your life. I'm so happy I'm able to get you a really good, positive thing, despite, two Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords. My goodness. Wow. Because for the Eight of Swords, you get the Five of Skulls. My goodness. I think this is just internal fears. And that's what I see, you're going to be getting the Ten of Pentacles situation. But what I would actually avoid is any kind of, feeling stuck or poverty situation. Because hopefully there's no big bad wolf that'll be heading towards you to think, okay, I see Taurus being successful. Now I'm going to snatch all that person's money and stuff like that and drain them. I mean, look at this poor vampire. Wow. But yeah, I think, in order to avoid this, I would try to, be careful, of the Ten of Pentacles situation and who you actually allow back into your life. Because whoever this new person could be, if you're back in the dating game, as the human refers to it, is just try to avoid any person that wants to take, to use you of some kind. And this is going to keep you feeling stuck in the future. And if this is internal fears, don't worry about the big bad wolf. As long as in current times, allow yourself to heal and just kind of, start rethinking again, because you are an earth sign. You're stable. You're Taurus, you're a fixed sign. You be fixed on the positive side and just say, okay, I may have had negativity happen to me, but it's not going to keep me down whatsoever. Because for the Eight of Wands reversed, you get balance and justice into your life. My goodness, this is what I'm talking about. A slow movement of feeling balance again in your life. And that's what I like to see, is that you're going to be getting justice in your life. And of course, anything that's worth having, anything that's positive and stuff like that, develops slowly. But it's good that this is happening in the future, because in the past you get all the negativity of hopefully, no more, sword cards, in the future. I mean, we're still going to clarify the Eight of Pentacles reverse, but something is slow moving, but it's going to be giving you balance and justice in the future. Wow. For the Eight of Pentacles reversed, you get the Daughter of Scepters, the Page of Wands. You get opportunity. You get to grow, even though it feels like it's not moving just like this. But this is a happy ending that I can finally give to you, Taurus, and that's what I love. The thing is, yeah, you start off a bit on a negative side, but, as long as you just, will take time and, enjoy the Ten of Pentacles moments, stuff like that, and try to avoid, who you allow back into your life again to make you feel stuck, because if you do, it might end up badly and stuff like that. But this could also just be internal fears, and this is actually, this is the positive energy, if you avoid feeling stuck and feeling like you're in a poverty situation. And this is the happy ending and that you will receive. Wow, I'm so happy that I can finally give you a wonderful happy ending. Opportunity and balance and justice. If you are going through a divorce, hopefully it'll work out in your favor, and that, you're the one that wins everything in the end and gets to live a beautiful, lavish life. Wow. Okay, now I'm going to continue on with this pre-shuffled special vampire card. Oof. The Tower. Yikes, my goodness. I was just wondering when the Tower was going to show up. Not that I wanted it to, but I was thinking, yeah, what else could go wrong, right? Okay, well, I shouldn't be saying that. But yeah, this is, the Tower is technically a blessing in disguise kind of situation. Because, you see something breaking down, but there is a reason why something has to break down. It didn't work out at all in your favor whatsoever, so something had to break down. But don't worry, you will find balance and you will find opportunity as well. So, this is kind of like the release of negative experiences, energy, 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 8 of Swords situation in your life. And, and you're finally, getting the balance, justice, and opportunity awaiting for you with the Page of Wands. Wow. Okay, I'm going to continue on with the Special Vampire Oracle to see what other additional information I can offer for thee. Ooh, supernatural. Inexplicable, miraculous, and otherworldly. Hopefully, you're somebody that believes in miracles or something, but whatever it is, it's otherworldly and it's going to be working out in your favor. And the thing is with the Tower, this is kind of also an otherworldly kind of situation, and this could even be a miracle in your favor, because the thing is, something has to break down, so, you get new beginnings. And that's kind of what I just really hope for you, is that something is just going to really, this is kind of the release of all negativity and stuff like that. And, and you're going to be getting a wonderful new beginning in the near future, hopefully. Okay, Taurus, I'm going to be finishing off with 2 yes or no answers. Please feel free to pause this video. This one came out first. So for answer number 1, you get a yes because you get the Page of Cups upright. For answer number 2, you do get a no because you get the 4 of Swords upright. For answer number 3, you get a no again because you get the 8 of Cups upright. Well, Taurus, I'm going to leave it at that for you, but if this reading resonated, please feel, welcome to join my channel and hop on board the train towards more vampire information I can offer for thee. I want to thank you all so much for supporting me and my channel. I love you guys incredibly. You all are amazing humans out there. I really wish you, a wonderful rejuvenating moment. Even, you get the Tower, but that's kind of a blessing in disguise kind of situation. But I just want to thank you guys incredibly so much for supporting me, and I love you guys. In a few days, I'm going to go back to love readings, so I'm going to go back and forth between general and love, but I love you guys so much.